I'm David Beadle. Here's what's happening from RateAlertNow.com. 30-year mortgage rates reversed direction on Friday and moved back to where they had been on Wednesday evening. It happened because of news of a smaller than expected decline in payroll jobs last month. The idea is that if they only went down by 36,000 during a snowy February in the heavily populated eastern half of the country, they would have zoomed higher if the groundhog had predicted the immediate end of winter. Unfortunately, he did not do so. The only problem is that perceived good news about the future of the economy is bad news for those seeking lower mortgage rates. The national average 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is now at 4.75% with 2 1/8 points, up 1/4 point from Thursday, for an extra cost of $250 on a $100,000 loan. The 5% rate is at 3/4 point, also up 1/4 point from the previous day. Remember, 1 point is worth 1% of the loan amount. This means 1 point is $1,000 on a $100,000 loan and $2,000 on a $200,000 loan. When it comes to a 2-point loan, that represents 2% of the loan amount. This means 2 points is $2,000 on a $100,000 loan and $4,000 on a $200,000 loan. The national average 15-year fixed-rate mortgage was up 1/8 point, with the 4.25% rate now at 1 1/8 points. The 4 3/8% rate is at half of 1 point. In order for you to know when to lock your floating fixed-rate mortgage, you have to have an early warning system with immediate news on changes in current rates and points before they occur throughout each and every business day. That's where my Rate Alert Now service becomes essential to your rate lock strategy. I'll tell you via regular email and or mobile text messaging when current rates are about to go up. And if you act quickly, you may be able to reach your local mortgage originator by phone to lock your rate before the mortgage company becomes aware of what's going on and changes its rates. The cost of my service is less than $1 a day. The national unemployment rate held steady at 9.7% last month when most analysts had expected an increase. On Friday of next week, we will see the February retail sales report, which is expected to show a smaller rise than the one in January, due in part to the end of gift card season. That's what's happening. I'm David Beadle. For full details on my real-time mortgage rate alert service to help you beat the system, visit RateAlertNow.com and check back here on Saturday morning for my next free mortgage rate update.